What's up everybody and welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to share the location where you can fight a Medusa in Dragon's Dogma 2. It's a good idea to do this because the Medusa Fight can give you a super awesome bow that basically can help you farm XP, and you can actually get Medusa's head, which you can use to turn other enemies to stone. Let's go. Now, first things first, I don't necessarily consider this a difficult fight. However, I think it absolutely matters what level you are and what vocations you have when you show up for it. That being said, there's a way for you to essentially nullify the most dangerous attack from the Medusa, which is the petrification stare, the stone gaze, and that is by simply just getting yourself a ring of motility. Off the top of my head, I know that if you go to the third continent, to the excavation site, to Tabitha the apothecary here, you can buy yourself a ring of motility, which essentially makes you immune to petrification, which means that Medusa cannot turn you to stone, which is a huge advantage. So if you are struggling with this fight, know that that is an option that's available to you. Now, when we look at the map, Bakbatal sits over here, which is our second continent, the desert, and this is where you need to have access to be able to get to the cave where you can fight the Medusa. So southwest of Bakbatal, you're going to see a cave. This is the Nera Batal Windrift. You kind of like have to make your way up this sort of cliffside, and you're going to see the telltale signs of a Medusa essentially having been around here, because there's going to be a whole bunch of stuff that's been turned to stone. And right behind this bull over here, you'll spot the entrance to the cave, which you can make your way into. Now, you can immediately start fighting the Medusa, and it's obviously a good idea to not be hit by her gaze if you don't have this ring of motility or something like that. So kind of like get on her and immediately start wailing on her. But the other thing that you also have to bear in mind is if you want her head, which you can essentially wield as a weapon and turn stuff into stone, you have to be attacking her head, like you can see in the footage in the background right now. One other thing to also consider is that however long you can make this fight last and have her use her petrification stare without actually losing the fight is going to make the head that you get after you kill her have more power. This is essentially an item that sits in your lantern slot, and basically you can equip it like you would equip a lantern and then activate it like you would equip activate a lantern, and then you can use this beam to turn stuff into stone. However, it can run out of juice, and the level of juice, the amount of energy that the head has, is dependent on how long you allow Medusa to use her petrification stare before you win the fight. So you can drag this out a little bit, but be sure to be attacking the head, and that is going to drop the head for you, which you can basically then, as mentioned, equip as a lantern and use against enemies. Also, for the second item, if you loot the actual Medusa body, you will find the MEDUSAN SPELLBOW, which is a bow that uses a lot more stamina per shot when you shoot it, but also gives you more XP when you get kills with it. So all in all, just a really good weapon if you are still leveling the archer vocation. And that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this useful in any way, please consider liking, subbing, and commenting on the video, as well as checking the description of this video for a link to a Discord server of like-minded gamers if you want to join. I also stream on Kick every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Love to see you over there, but as always, it's just super important to me that you have a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Till next video, fucking cheers.